The moment the dragon arose, the world did not celebrate. It panicked. Because its resurrection did not restore balance. It broke it. As the shadow of the fallen dragon stretched across the frozen land, the sky twisted violently, clouds collapsing inward as if dragged by an unseen hand. Space cracked. The air screamed. Then, a gate opened. Not from this world. From the opposite one. It did not glow. It bled. A jagged rift tore open across the sky, spilling foreign energy into reality. The temperature plummeted instantly, but this was not ordinary cold. This was invasion. Mana froze mid-air. Sound dulled. Even shadows stiffened. Something from the other side was forcing its way through. And Sung Jinwoo felt it immediately. The pressure collided with his own, two invisible forces grinding against each other, neither yielding. Jinwoo stood still on the frozen plain, shadow dragon kneeling behind him, frost forming around his boots but never touching his skin. His eyes lifted slowly. "So," he said calmly, "another world wants to challenge me." The gate widened. And the ice screamed. The land transformed violently as frozen mountains rose from the ground like jagged teeth. Glaciers tore through the earth, swallowing valleys whole. Snowstorms erupted instantly, white and endless, blotting out the horizon. Then, it emerged. A colossal form dragged itself through the gate, its body layered in ancient ice plates thicker than castle walls. Its shape resembled a lizard, but twisted, elongated, monstrous. Frozen spikes jutted from its spine like crowns. Its breath alone froze the air into crystal shards. An ice sovereign beast. Not summoned. Sent. Its eyes glowed pale cyan, emotionless, ancient, predatory. Every step it took froze the land beneath it permanently, mana locking into absolute zero. The beast did not roar. It judged. Jinwoo felt the intent clearly. This creature wasn't here to fight. It was here to erase. Jinwoo exhaled slowly. The shadows behind him responded instantly. "Arise." The command rippled outward like a law being enforced. Darkness tore through ice and snow as shadows erupted from the frozen ground. Baru emerged first, wings slicing through the storm, his presence causing the snowfall to spiral violently. "My king," he hissed, bowing mid-air. Igris followed, stepping forward with measured precision, armor untouched by frost, crimson eyes unwavering. Then, the ice cracked. Fong rose. A colossal shadow king, ancient and overwhelming, his weight alone shattering glaciers. Frost recoiled from his steps as if recognizing a greater predator. The ice sovereign beast reacted. The temperature dropped further. The battlefield screamed. Without warning, the beast unleashed its breath. A wave of absolute cold surged forward, faster than sound, colder than death. Mountains froze solid instantly. The air shattered into crystal fragments. Jinwoo vanished. The wave passed through empty space. He reappeared above the beast, dual demon swords igniting with blue-black energy. He descended like judgment itself, blades crashing against the creature's skull. Ice exploded. The beast shrieked, its first sound. Baru struck from above, ripping through frozen wings forming along the beast's sides. Shards of ice rained down like knives. The beast retaliated instantly. Its tail whipped across the battlefield, smashing Baru into a glacier, burying him under tons of frozen rock. Fong moved. The Shadow King charged, each step shaking the land, claws slamming into the beast's chest. Ice cracked. Ancient frost shattered. But the beast adapted. Its body regenerated instantly, ice reforming thicker, harder. It slammed Fong into the ground, freezing him halfway into the earth. Igris advanced. Calm. Silent. Precise. He leapt, blade flashing once, cutting through a joint in the beast's leg with surgical accuracy. The creature staggered. Jinwoo didn't stop moving. Every step forward intensified the pressure. The storm bent around him. Snow froze mid-fall. The beast gathered energy again, this time deeper, darker. The opposite world pushed harder. Jinwoo crossed his swords. The system responded. Domain of shadows, ice override. The world went silent. Color drained. Blue and black swallowed the battlefield. Inside the domain, cold lost meaning. The ice sovereign beast slowed, its movements resisting an authority greater than its own. Jinwoo appeared before its eyes. You came to freeze my world, he said quietly. But you entered mine. The swords moved. Once. Twice. Shadows invaded the beast from within, ripping through its core. Fawn tore its spine apart. Baru ripped through its skull. Igris severed its limbs with clean finality. The beast collapsed. The gate screamed. And then, it closed. Silence returned. Snow settled gently now. Jinwoo stood atop the frozen corpse, breathing steady, power controlled. He studied the remains briefly. Analyzed. Then raised one hand. Arise. Darkness surged violently as the ice sovereign beast's shadow was torn free, roaring as it submitted. A massive shadow ice beast formed behind Jinwoo, kneeling instantly. Hunters watching from afar couldn't breathe. The pressure alone crushed them to their knees. Jinwoo turned away. He walked forward calmly as the frozen battlefield stabilized behind him, shadows following in perfect silence. Another world had tested him. It failed. And now, it knew his name.